In this lecture, we are going to customize the template we imported in the previous lecture. So if you are a WordPress developer and building a website for your client, or even you are a business owner itself and trying to making your WordPress website, you always need to do some customizations in these templates for making these templates a perfect fit for your business needs. That's why under this customization lecture, we will see replacement of dummy content with original content, changing images and visuals of website, changing color scheme, changing font family, font style and size, positioning of different sections, deleting and hiding different sections, and linking of different pages. And I'm sure knowledge of these points will give you ability to customize any pre-made template as per your business needs and make a perfect website. So let's start with the very first point, which is replacement of dummy content with the original content. As we can see, the template we imported comes with the dummy content. So obviously, for making this website live, we always need to replace this dummy content with the original content. So let's start editing this dummy content. So for editing the content on home page, we will open the home page with the Elementor editor. We can open the home page with the Elementor editor by clicking here, edit with Elementor in this black top bar. Or we can simply go to our WordPress dashboard and go to pages and click on edit with Elementor right after home page. And it will open the home page with the Elementor editor, where we will be able to edit every single element we are seeing on this page. So now we are in the Elementor editor. On the left side we have Elementor toolbar, and on the right side we have our website that our users see in the front end. So let me start by giving you a general rule that you will be able to edit most of the element in your Elementor website by just clicking on them in the Elementor editor. And once you click on any element, you will start seeing that element setting in the left toolbar. So as we can see, I just clicked on this heading and it starts showing its setting in the left toolbar. In the same way, if I click on this text, it will start showing this text setting in the left toolbar. Now let's check what we have in the left toolbar. So if we click on this heading, the very first tab is content, under which we can see all the wording. Next, we have style, under which we have styling, like where we will change the color of this heading, the typography of heading, creating text stroke, creating text shadow, and some blend modes. Next, we have advanced. Under this tab, we can set padding, margins, width, positioning, z-index, motion effect, transformation, background, and many more. So this is a kind of advanced CSS. This style tab is a kind of simple CSS, and this content tab is a kind of HTML. Now let me edit this heading. So let's suppose I want to write something else. I will just simply cut it, and as you can see, it will start showing you the results instantly. So let me write my new heading. So I just changed the heading. Now if I visit my website, I can see the old heading is still there. So how I can update it? So it's very simple. After editing any element in your Elementor editor, you will simply click on this green update button. And once it updates your changes, it will turn to gray. So now if we reload our website, we can see our heading is updated. So in this way, we can simply click on any element in this page and write our original content and click on update, and it will show us the updated results. Let's go back to the editor and make some more changes. So let's suppose I want to change text here and I want to write some new wording here. And I'm good with it. And as we are writing, it will start showing how it will appear in the front end. So let's scroll down and we want to change this address. Now same for the next headings. We will simply click on this heading and it will start showing the heading in the left toolbar. Same for the text. So you will see the setting in the left toolbar. Now if we want to change this number, we will simply click on it, and as we can see, this number, this text and this icon is a single element of Elementor. It means when we click on it, it will show the setting for all these three, because this is a one element and not different elements, like this is the heading element, this is the text element, and there is again a text element. But this is a icon box element which is a single element. That's why whenever we click on such element, we will see the setting of all things in the left toolbar. So we can simply go to the left toolbar and click on icon library to change the icon. We can change the number, we can change the text as well. So in this way, we scroll down, we can see now we have again different elements like this heading element, this text element, this button element. So if we click on this button, we can simply change the text of this button as well to read more, and here as well. Let's suppose you want to copy and paste element here, so you can simply right click on it and copy this element and click on paste. So now we have this element here and we can delete the older one. So in this way you can also copy and paste the elements as well. Next we have why choose us. So as we can see, these are single elements. Once we click on any box, it will start showing the icon, title as well as text. We can also link them by adding link here. Let's suppose if we want to redirect this icon box to Google, we will simply paste the link here, and we can also decide that we want to open this page in a new tab or in a same tab. So this is an external link, that's why we want to open this in a new tab. We will simply click on update, and now if we refresh our website, we can see our text is updated, our address is updated, and our roofing work and number is updated, our icon is updated, our buttons are updated. So let's click on this icon box and it redirected us to the Google, but we don't have link for the other boxes, that's why we cannot click on them. So it's up to you how you want them in your website. Next we have these counters. So these are also single elements, means when we click on them, we will see all the settings in the left toolbar, like this is the starting number, this is the ending number, number prefix, number suffix, and animation duration. We can also change the animation duration, and we can also change the title. Let's suppose successful projects, and as we can see it's changed. So simply we will click on update, so our visitors can also see this updated text. Next we have this testimonial. This is also a heading element. This is the heading element, and this is the icon box. So whenever you click on any element like this heading, you will see this element name on the top of left toolbar. So this is saying edit heading, so means it's a heading element. Let's suppose if we click on it and it's saying that it's an icon box. So if you want to create another icon box, there is a simple trick that you can simply duplicate it. But let's suppose if you are creating a website from scratch, you can simply click on these dots and it will open this Elementor toolbar. So just search here icon box, and here it is. You can simply drag that element and drop on the page. So this is the icon box. They updated this icon box in this form, so you can see how you can customize these elements as well. And let's suppose if you want to make this icon box same as this icon box, like the heading, the title, the alignment, so you can just simply copy and paste style. Here we will not paste the element, we will paste the styling of the element. So as we can see, now everything is left aligned, and what we can do is simply delete the icon, and as we can see now both are left aligned and spacing is equal. So in this way you can also copy and page styling of different elements. Next we have these testimonials as well, the brand logos. So all are the elements of Elementor. So if you want to edit any text, any heading, any title, any icon box, any link, you will simply click on that element and start editing that content from the left toolbar under this content section. So I hope now you will be able to replace the content of your website with your original content. Next we have changing the images and visuals of website. Obviously we cannot go with our dummy images if we want to show original stuff to our visitors. That's why it's very important to know how we can change the images, the visuals of the website. So let's start with the banner. In the banner we have a demo image. So now if we click here, we cannot see the setting of this image on the left toolbar, because the reason is this is not an element. This image is in the background, so you will need to go in the background. So for going to the background, you will simply click on these 6 dots and it will open the settings of section. So as we can see, this is a section. We can see this blue border line. This is representing the section. So if we click on these 6 dots, it will open the settings of this section. So we will go to the style, and as we can see here under style, we have a background section where this image is uploaded. So let's change this image by clicking on the image and it will open our media library. We can select any image from our media library, or we can also upload image from our computer as well. So let's see what we want to use. Let's go with this one. We will click on it and it will start uploading that image in our WordPress media. So the image is uploaded. Now we will simply select this image and click on insert media, and it will change the background image of our website. So if we close this left toolbar, we can see properly our background image. So we will simply click on update. And now if we open our website and refresh, we can see our main banner image is updated. So in this way, we can change the background image in our Elementor website. Now let's scroll down and see what else we have. We have these 4 boxes which are related to our services, like we are providing commercial roofing, residential roofing, after storm damage, and financing and insurance. So we also want to change them. So as we can see, these are not elements and these are background. That's why we need to go in the background setting. But if we click on the settings of section, we will not see these images. As we can see, the background is not even selected. The reason is we can see this is our section and these are our 4 columns in this one single section. So we will need to go in the settings of these sections. For that, we will simply click on this gray box. So let's change the image for the very first one. We will simply click on this column settings icon and it will open the column setting in the left toolbar, and we will click on style, and here is the very first image. So let's click on it and we want to upload an image. So we will click on select files, and this is a commercial, so we want to upload an image for our commercial services. So the image is uploaded. We will simply click on insert media and the image is changed. In the same way, we will change the image for the residential roofing, and we will go to our upload and select on residential image and click on open, and then it will start uploading the image in the WordPress media. Now click on insert media and the image is changed. So next we want to change after storm damage. I think it's good, and even for the financing and insurance, these are also same as we did for the very first 2 boxes. So if we scroll down, we can see there is a background image. For that, we will see where this image is. We will click on this inner block, then we will click on this main parent block, and here is the image. We can simply click on it and change this image as well. So now this is something different. As we can see from the top, we changed the background images of sections or columns. But now this is the image element itself. That's why we will simply click on this image element and it will start showing the settings in the left toolbar. And we not need to go in the background. Yes, for changing the background image, we will simply go to the background and then style, and we can change this background image. But for this image element, we will simply click on this image and it will start showing this image in the left toolbar. So simply click on this image, and I want to upload image for this as well. Let's use this one and click on insert media, and the image is changed. So as we can see, our image is good now. If we scroll down, we can see some more images. These are logo images. So let's suppose if you want to change any logo, we have this one. We will simply click on it and it's updated. And now if we want to control the width of this image, we can simply go to the style and then width, and then change the width by using this style tab. So we are good with 42. So we'll simply click on update. And now if we refresh our website, let's see our new images. Here are our new images, and here it is, and here is our logo. And in the same way, if we want to change the images in any other page, we will simply go to that page like about us and click on edit with Elementor. So we can open this page with the editor, and this is a background image. I want to update it, so we will simply click on this section and go to the style, and same what we did in the main page. If it's a background image, we will click on section setting, and if it's a column background, we will click on column setting, and if it's a image widget itself, we will simply click on that image element and it will start showing the setting in the left toolbar, and we will be able to change images all over the website in the same way. Our about us banner image is also updated. We will simply click on update, and if we preview website by clicking on this eye icon, we can see our new image on the website. In the same way, if we want to change images in the next pages, we will go to that page, simply open that page with the Elementor editor and start updating the images. So I hope we cleared this point as well, how we can change the images in our WordPress website. So the next point is changing the color scheme. For that, let's open the home page again. So there are two main methods. So the very first one is changing the color scheme individually, and the second one is changing the color scheme globally. So let me show you the very first one, which is changing the color scheme individually. Let's suppose we want to change the color of this heading. We will simply click on it and go to the style tab and change the color. So this is how we can change the colors individually by opening the settings of that element itself. Next, if we want to change the color of this button background, we can simply open it and change by dragging this pin. So here we go, we just change the background of our button. Let's scroll down. If we want to change the color for this, we'll simply click on the element and click on style and change the color from here. So this is just a practice and a general rule, like whatever you want to edit in your website, just click on that element and it will start showing the setting in the left toolbar. From the first one, you will be able to change the content, and from the second tab, you will be able to change the colors. So in this way, let's suppose if we want to change the color for this heading, so we'll simply click on this heading and go to the color and simply update it. So I hope I clarified this point as well. Now the next point is changing the font family, font style and font size. So let's scroll up. First, let's update it. And if we preview our website, we will see the button color is updated, the icon button is updated, and we also change the color of this heading. So we can see these all are updated. And now we want to change the font family. So for that, we will simply click on that element for which we want to change the font family of text or title, and we will go to the style and click on typography, and here it is, the font family. So here is a very long list for you to select. Let's suppose if you know any font, like I want to use the Poppins, I will search for it, and here it is, Poppins, and my font is updated. So let's change this color to white so we can see properly. And now I want to change the font family of this button as well, so I will simply click on drop down and set Poppin, so it's changed. Now let's change this one as well, so we will select and do it Poppins. So let's suppose I want to copy and paste styling for this heading as well. So if I copy this element and paste style here, it will change the font but will also set our text to the left line, because this heading was in the left line, so we need to adjust it to the center align. Here it is, and we will simply click on update. So in this way we can change the font family individually. Now let's see the font style. So if we again click on this heading and go to the typography, and here is the style we want, normal, which is our normal state or default state. We can set it to italic, or we can set it to oblique. So in this way we can change the font style. We can also set some decoration. Let's suppose underline, we can do overline, line through, and none, which is, you can say, a default. Next we have setting the font size. For that we have this element, we can simply change this and set the size of our font. I want to go with 80, and so this is good. We can also change this text size. For that let's change the family as well, so we can see the results properly. Now let's change this. As we can see, the text size is updating. We want to go with 16. Here it is. We will simply click on update and refresh our website. We can see we are able to update font family, font style, and size as well. So now let's see how we can change the color, font family, font style, and size globally and not individually. So for changing them globally, we will simply go to this left toolbar and click on these bars. It will redirect us here. So we will simply click on site settings, and here we have the global settings like global colors, global fonts, typography, buttons. So let's suppose if you want to set all headings to Poppins, as we can see right now these headings are not Poppins, so we will simply go to the typography, and first we have our body, which is still not Poppins here because we not change it, and it's default that comes with the import. So let's set this to Poppins. So as we can see, it's automatically updated all over the website. We can also adjust the text size, and now let's change the text for links as well. Next we have H1, next we have H2. So let's change for all one by one. In this way you will be able to change the font family, size, and color all over the website by using your global settings, and in this way you will save a lot of time. So these headings were H3, so let's go to H4, then H5, then H6. So everything is set. Now we will also go to the global colors. We can set the global colors as well, so from here, but we are using Astra theme, so we will need to set the global colors from Astra theme, for which we will go to the appearance and then go to the customize, and here we have global and colors, and as we can see this is a red, then we have over color, then we have heading color. So in this way we can change the global colors. So let's suppose these are the heading colors, so we want to change them to white, and as we can see everything is changed to white. So in this way we can change all the colors in a one go without going individually. So we will just simply click on publish and go back to our home page, and we just change typography. Let's suppose if we want to change the button text for all over the website, we will simply go to the buttons and select the pop-ins and click on update. Now if we want to leave this global toolbar, we will simply click on this cross icon, but make sure before closing this you updated the changes. So let's close this, and now we are in the page, and this is our toolbar for the page editing. So now if we visit our website, we can see our button fonts are updated to pop-ins, or text is updated to pop-ins, everything is now in the pop-ins. But if you still see that something is not changed to pop-ins, or whatever font you selected or whatever colors you selected, you can go to this settings of this Astra theme by going to appearance and then customize, and you will see a setting of global. From here we also have typography like body font, which is selected to Roboto. We can change it to pop-ins, and then we can change the heading font. So in this way we can make sure that everything is set to pop-ins, and it will avoid any confusion as well. So now if we go to any page as well, like projects page, we will see our font is updated as well. Like this is a pop-in, everything is pop-ins now, and whatever color we selected, color is also updated, and we can also change the size as well. So we just cleared our fourth point. Now the next point is positioning of sections. So for that, let's go to the home page again, and let me first tell you what is positioning of sections. Let's suppose you or your client want to show your visitors this why choose us section right before the testimonials, or you want to show it right before the awards and achievement section. So for that, obviously you will need to position these sections. How we can do this? So there are two methods for doing this. The very first one, you can simply copy this section and click on this plus icon. So it will open a space between achievements and award section and need a free estimate section. So we will simply click on paste, and our section is placed in between the awards and achievement and free estimate section. So just delete it. So let me show you the second method as well. For that, we will click on navigator, and we will select our why choose us section. So this is our why choose us section. We can simply drag this down. So we will simply drag this to here. Now if we scroll down, we can see our section is positioned where we want. So in this way we can do the positionings of different sections by using these methods. And let's see if we want to change the positioning of columns. For that, let's suppose if we want this column on the right side and this column on the left side, you will simply hold the click on this column and drag on the right side. So we just change the positioning of columns. Now we can see there is a left padding of the form which we want on the right side, and right padding on the left side. So yes, our form is updated. So in this way you can change the positioning of columns. Let's suppose we want to show this third service on the second place. So instead of changing the text, the images, the links again and again, we can simply drag this to here, and we can just simply make this single edit as well to correct our counting as well. So our columns are positioned now. In the same way we can change these columns. So we can simply drag this at the top of this section. So in this way we can set the positioning of different sections in our website. And there is another positioning which is setting up a section on another page. So let's suppose if we go to our about us page, and we want this about us section on our main page. For that, we will simply open the About Us page with the Elementor editor and copy this section and paste here on the home page. So yes, in this way we can copy different sections from different pages and paste them to different pages. So now if we preview the home page of our website, we can see our section is updated and our about page is still same. So this is only possible within same website. You cannot copy a section from one website and paste it to another website. It works for a single website. So as we can see, this is our website and we copy a section from the About Us page and pasted it on the main page super easily. Now the next point is deleting, hiding of different sections. So let's suppose if you and your client not want any section, like your client not want to show the testimonial on the main page or the logos on the main page. So how you can delete, or if you are not sure that your client going to use it in the future, how you can hide these sections. So let's go to the home page for this. Let's see if we want to delete this section, we will simply click on this cross icon. But right now we not want to delete it, so we will undo this by clicking on Command Z. So this redo our last change, and now let's suppose we do not want to show this awards and achievement section, and we are not sure even we are using this in future or not. So we can simply click on these 6 dots, go to the advanced and then responsive, and then we can simply click on hide on desktop, hide on tablet, hide on mobile. So in this way we can see this section is hide, but if we open the editor we can see this section but in a grayscale. It's presenting that this section is hide from the front end user. So if we click on this update and refresh our website, we can see the section is not on the main page now and it's hide from the front end users. So in this way we can delete and hide sections from our website. Now the next and last point of this lecture is linking different pages. So let's suppose this is our home page and we want a button here which will redirect our main page users to About Us. So we will simply copy this page which is already built and designed and paste here, and we will copy the link of About page. Make sure to remove this preview link and just copy the About Us page link and paste in the button link field and click on update. And now if we refresh the website and scroll down, we click on it, it will redirect us to the About Us page. Now we also have call to action buttons like this call, and we want our users to call us by clicking here. So let's suppose our number is this and we want our users to call here. So we will just write TEL and colon before this number and click on update. And now if we refresh our website and click on this button, it will open the phone call tab. Same in this way, if we want our user to get an estimate from email, we will write our email and remove this hash, and before this email we write mail to colon, and we will click on update. And now when users click on it, it will open their email box with your email in the email field. And in this way we can set up link of our website. And I hope this lecture will give you a great knowledge for customizing a pre-made theme and making them perfect fit for your business needs.